Just to let everyone know, this is an interactive session, and we will be inviting you to take part in yoga. So if you don't have a yoga mat, please feel free to come and help yourself from one. After the yoga, we'll be meditating and then doing a relaxation when I'll ask you to lie back in your space. So it's handy to have a mat. Also, if you're struggling with English and you'd like Czech, the lady with the orange shirt is going to translate for people in that little part of her world. Her mandala is over there. So if you would like to have a translator, please feel free to move over in that direction. I'm hoping everyone else speaks or understands, you don't have to speak, understands English. We're going to keep it fairly simple and basic in the sense that the instructions we're giving are not complex. So just while we wait for a few last people to come through, just relax, and then I'll get started. Okay, well, let's begin. First of all, everyone, thank you so much for coming this evening to the Ashram of Peace. I'm delighted to be here, and I'm delighted also to be joined this evening by Hayley Cutler and Marcin Fucek. Together, we're going to be offering you what I hope is going to be a very, very special experience, a holistic experience that probably won't last for the full 2 hours, but we wanted to allow ourselves plenty of time for you to come in here, really effect a psychophysical shift and leave in a beautifully transformed state. So first of all, why the Ashram of Peace? Newcomers, please help yourself to a yoga mat on the way in. As I'm sure you're aware, ashrams are special places, mostly in India, where people go to study spiritual development. Ashrams are closely associated, in particular, with yoga and meditation. Yoga, since the beginning, has always been a special part of preparation for meditation, because what we try to do is exercise and then relax the body before exercising and relaxing the mind. Body and mind are one. And this can be understood at many different levels. On a very basic level, this is our physical body, and we all possess a non-physical mind. And that's at the most ordinary level. But there are also subtle levels where within this body, we have a subtle body, subtle energy. And our mind is not this gross mind that we use most of the time. Our mind also possesses a subtle presence. And so when we combine yoga, working on the physicality, with meditation, working on the mind, we can effect a complete holistic shift. And when we then add to that a deep and profound meditation, we can really do something special, and that's what we are going to do here today. So I just wanted to give you a very brief overview that what we're doing here is not some sort of experimental activity. We are actually embarking on a long tradition of yoga, followed by meditation, followed by systematic relaxation, and we'll be helped in that enormously by Marcin and his beautiful music of the gongs. So I feel it's going to be a very, very special session. I'd like to introduce, first of all, Hayley to come up and to lead us through yoga stretches. And that'll probably last around 45 minutes. And then I'll come on stage to gently guide you through meditation and then relaxation. So before we actually begin, I'd like to ask you to please, sorry, Hayley, I'd like to ask you just please for a moment to close your eyes. Sit up nice and straight, nice erect spine. Take a few very deep breaths. And as you exhale, just let go. I know that this is a new experience and there may be a bit of excitement and activity going in your mind. That's fine, just let go. We're now coming home to ourselves. As you breathe in, allow your breath to fill your entire abdomen, from the base of the abdomen, up to your shoulders, and let go. With every breath, allow yourself to let go more and more. Whatever activity has occupied your mind up until this point is now irrelevant. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this moment here and now. And I'd like you, please, in this moment, to imagine that instead of being in a building at Meltingpot, we are in fact in an ashram in India. Imagine being in this beautiful place, this place of healing, of peace. Imagine being in a state where you're open, where amazing transformations of body and mind can occur, where we can all share one another's presence. Imagine and expect that by the time you leave this room later on today, this ashram of peace, you will experience something beautifully profound, healing. You will come home to yourself. And having set that as our intention, and now I'd invite you, still in the ashram of peace, to open your eyes to this beautiful Dakini by the name of Hayley.
Thank you. Okay, so if everybody would like to stand up, we're going to start standing up. So we are going to be just opening the body so that the relaxation will be a lot easier. Okay, so we're going to do it in silence for a while and then we will have some music. So to begin with, I'd like everybody to just start shaking. You can lift your heels up if you like as well, just lifting them up and dropping them down. Just taking some nice deep breaths in and letting the breath go. Relax your jaw. That's it, really go for it with a shake. Just move your body. We're so stiff in life. Just, let it go, shake it. Doesn't matter how you look. This is your opportunity to just let go. You can shake the arms up, out to the side. Make some sounds as well. Let the breath go. Just notice where you're feeling stiff in your body. We all have specific holding patterns, usually clenching the stomach, tightening the throat. So just be aware of your own body. How does it feel? Where do you hold the most tension in your body? Is it in your lower back? So we can just move the hips from side to side. Just let it all go. I'm not hearing enough breathing. That's it. Now we're going to shake a little bit faster. So this time, not so much in rhythm. Try and get out of your rhythm. We're not going to be doing this for too long, don't worry. I'm just wanting you to move your energy. So don't worry about how you look. Just let go of all that self-consciousness. Oh, how do I look? Who cares? Just move. Try and change your movements as well. Shock your mind. Don't let it know what's coming. I know I look absolutely ridiculous, but I don't care. And that's a really big thing for me because I used to be very self-conscious. So it's a big step forward. And now let's just jump up and down. And let's just move the arms. Yeah. The last 2 days of the festival, I'm going to be doing a kunda dance, which is so much fun. It's a lot of this kind of movement, moving around, getting the heart rate up. Okay, so just slowing that down. Yeah, we're here. We're in our bodies now. Yeah. Okay. So this first movement, not so much moving the torso, but just moving your hips. So really bring your mind into your hips. Other way around. Let your breath go. Now using your torso. So you'll feel the stretch all the way down the back of your legs. Opening up your pelvis, stretching all the way down the back of your legs. A lot of us have quite tight hamstrings from sitting down so much. And the opposite direction. Keep breathing. Lovely. Bring the arms out. Breath in at the top. For some of you who were in my class before, you'll know this movement. Breathing in at the top, and then very slowly, hand to foot, turn the head. Use your core to pull yourself back up. Spread your fingers. So have them spread out like that. So we're activating the arms, the meridians, all the way through the arm channels into the heart center, the lungs. Twisting all the organs, giving them a nice squeeze on the twist. Yeah, it feels good to stretch, doesn't it? Open up. And come back to the center, pull up on your core. And let it go. Bend your knees. Swing the arms. All the way up. Nice, nice deep lunge. Feel your strong tree trunks, your legs that support you. So it's more of a Tai Chi movement, doesn't have to be too fast. Yeah, nice flow. You can actually start to feel the energy. As if you're making a big chi ball. Yeah, nice. It's activating, but at the same time relaxing. Yes. And we move in whatever way feels good for us. Nice. Come up. Shake out the legs. Oh, is anyone else hot in here? Okay, so we're just going to bend one knee. We can hold on. We can put the arm out to the side or in at the middle in prayer. And then just come down, swap over. Just a little quad stretch. Focus on drawing in the belly. Keep breathing. Change again. And again. Lovely. So focus on your core. That'll help you balance. Focus on a spot ahead of you. Open your chest. Lovely. Okay, beautiful. All right, so we can come down now onto the ground, to your floor, onto the mat. Okay, so let's shake out our legs. Okay, lovely. So first stretch, forward stretch. So we're going to bring the right heel into the groin, nice and easy. Stretch the arms up. And without twisting diagonal, if you can, really twisting the torso forwards, having this forward stretch. Flex the foot. And then exhale as you slowly extend forwards, grabbing hold of the leg wherever you can. Tucking your head under and just holding here. Breathing long and deep. In and out through your nose. So you're feeling this stretch in your lower back, all the way down the back of the left leg, your quads, hamstrings. And use your breath, ladies and gentlemen, nice, deep breaths. Let all the stress go. Imagine you're breathing out all the stress in your muscles. See if you can get your chin to touch your chest. Keep flexing your foot towards you, so the toe should be pointing towards your head. You can grab hold of the foot if you can stretch that far. Otherwise, just keep holding on to your leg. Breathing deep. And now very slowly come up. We're going to change. Shake out again. And bring the left foot in. Same thing. Inhale. And extend. Exhale. Tucking the head under. Feeling that nice stretch all the way through the back of the legs. Using your breath, elongating the exhalation. So the longer the exhale, the easier it is for the muscles, the myofascia to open up. And slowly roll up through the spine. Lovely. And shake out the legs again. And now this time again, bring the right heel in. Bring your right arm, wrap your right arm around your back and stretch forward, grabbing hold of the leg, the knee, the foot, wherever you can, And then very slowly, you're going to breathe in at the top. And then very slowly, you begin to twist. Just take this twist slowly. If you're feeling any pinching pain, obviously back off. The main thing here is keep your torso upright. Try not to slouch into the posture. So it's not so important how far you twist back, but rather keeping the torso upright. So keep your head nice and tall. Imagine somebody's pulling you from your head upwards. Keep breathing. Giving your colon, your stomach a nice squeeze, the inner organs, the liver, the spleen. The liver holds anger, resentment. The spleen holds worry, guilt. And release very slowly, turning the head, unwrapping, uncurling the arm. Give it a little bit of shake. Shake out the legs, change over. So inhaling up, grabbing hold of the leg, wrapping the arm around. Okay, deep breath in at the top, and then slowly start to twist all the way around. So your organs are going to be very happy. Your eyes will become a lot more brighter as well when you do these kind of twisting movements. Flushing out the system. Make sure you drink lots of water after this session. Keep the breath slow and deep. Very slowly uncurling the arm, the head, and the legs. Wonderful. All right, so we're going to cross our legs. So we can start the music, please. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to do a spinal flex. So we're just going to simply hold on to our knees. We have two options, either the ankles or the knees. So it's entirely up to you what feels better for you. Let me go on the side so you can kind of see the movement. Keep your head straight, and we're just going to begin to flex forwards and backwards. So breathe in as you come forwards. Exhale as you go back. In and out through the nose. Beautiful. Try not to move the head up and down like this too much because it's not good for the top of the neck. You can close your eyes. So this is kind of moving meditation, so we're slowly preparing ourselves for what's to come. As you come forwards, open your lungs, open your chest. So really feel your rib cage expanding. And really curve into the back of your spine. Beautiful. So we're stretching as far as we can go, opening up the body, because the more the body opens up, the easier the deep relaxation will be and the deeper healing you will feel when David does his part. So this is working on the bottom of your spine. We use this movement a lot in Kundalini Yoga. It's a wonderful movement. Giving your spine the biggest stretch. It's thanking you right now. When you lie down on the floor, your back will be so much more relaxed. And your mind will be very, very calm. Come back to the center. Breathe all the way up. Imagine the energies moving all the way up through your central channel, connecting you to the heavens. Draw your chin back. Align the spine. Big smile. Relax your facial muscles. Exhale, release. Breathe in and breathe out. Let it go. Okay, so we're going to lie down and we're going to move our legs. So we're going to do a cross crawl kind of movement. So first of all, you're lying down, bend your knees, make sure there isn't a big gap underneath the small of your back. So just bend the knees, press the small of the back into the floor, head is down, and then you can place the palms slightly underneath your bottom to protect your lower back. And then we're going to do a push-pull kind of movement. So one knee is bent, the other one's straight, and then we alternate. So we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, if anyone's got any lower back issues, all you need to do is raise the legs higher. So the higher the legs, the less pressure on your abdomen and on your back. If you've got quite strong muscles, lower muscles, then go for it. Have your legs quite close to the ground. Find your level, whatever feels comfortable. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we're just getting the energy to move in your legs. Again, just getting them a little bit tired so that they will want to relax. So you can imagine while you do this, pushing away. What are you pushing away in your life? What are you ready to let go of? What doesn't serve you? What are you done with? What isn't working in your life anymore? Just a little bit longer. Now inhale, lift your head, neck and shoulders off the ground. Lift the heels a fraction off the ground if you can. Inhale, hold the breath, squeeze all the muscles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. Breathe in, breathe out. And now draw one knee into your chest. So it doesn't matter which knee. So just drawing one knee into the chest. So wrapping the palms around the knee and just hugging the knee as far into the chest as you can. And keep extending through that lying leg. So really pushing the heel out, feeling a nice stretch there. So this is helping your psoas muscle, the lower back. And then place that leg down on the ground, swap over. You can have one hand on your hip flexor as you draw the other knee in. So it's kind of like you're pulling the knee in and then pushing away with the palm on your hip, down your leg. Keep breathing, nice and deep. Eyes wide open, looking up at the ceiling. Breathing in all that prana, the life force, in through your eyes. Release. Shake out the legs while you're lying down. Just give them a bit of a bob up and down. And then bend the knees into your chest. And then we're going to rock forwards and backwards along the length of the spine, forwards and backwards. You can breathe in as you come forwards. Breathe out as you go back. The spine loves this movement. It feels so good. You're using your own body weight. Then rock yourself up onto all fours. So fingers spread. Knees hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. And we're going to start our cat-cow. Inhaling the head up. Exhaling, dropping the head down, arching through the spine, drop the tailbone. Deep breaths, ladies and gentlemen. Preparing our body for a deep healing. We have the capacity to heal if we want to. Now is the time to let go. Letting go of what holds us back in life. Letting go of what stops us from being joyful and living our true essence. So as you exhale, see if you can get the chin to touch the chest, pushing the palms away, pushing them into the ground. And then as the head lifts up, really lift up the chin. Feel the stretch from your chin all the way down to your pubic bone. Feel that stretch, the long stretch here, all the way through the torso. Have your eyes open if you want. Stretching all the muscles. Using the full length of your breath. Feels so good to breathe deep. Releasing all the tension. And now slowly lean back onto your heels, baby pose, lowering your head down, forehead down to the ground, palms together, stretching the arms and sinking your hips all the way back into your heels. Now here, feel your diaphragm expanding on the inhale. Really feel the rib cage moving out as you breathe in and contracting as you breathe out. So it comes back in. Breathe in, it goes out. Exhale, it comes back in. So we're opening up our ribs, our lungs, to allow us to have more capacity to deal with life. The deeper our breath, the stronger our pranic force, the more grit we have to face our challenges. Hopefully with grace. Keep pushing the heels back keep pushing your hips back into your heels. You can start to move your hips from side to side, so a slight sway from side to side. That's it, kind of moving like a snake. Opening up the hips, it feels so good. This is where we get really locked and tight. And now very slowly begin to roll all the way up the spine, so come to sitting up. You can bring the hands up and out. Make a big sigh. Wonderful, very nice. Okay, so now come to sitting on your bottom with the legs crossed. Bring your hands up onto your shoulders, thumbs at the back, the rest of the fingers point forwards. Another Kundalini Yoga favorite. You don't have to move too quickly in this. This can be quite slow. So I want you to really feel the twist in the torso. So you can close your eyes for this one. Breathe into the left. So left is that way for you guys. And then exhale right. Again, it doesn't have to be fast. Just take your time. See how far you can twist all the way around to each side. Keep the elbows as high as you can at this right angle. So it's squeezing the colon, the stomach like we did before. Beautiful, come back to the side, and now begin to move the arms all the way around. Begin to go higher as you keep moving around, all the way around. Beautiful. And now come back, place them on your palms on your knees. Begin to make some big circles with your shoulders back. Again, use your breath. Don't forget about your breath. Keep it flowing. Forwards. Open up the scapula, top of the shoulders. Feel the stretch. So we're moving slowly so that you can be a lot more mindful of every part of your body. Sometimes the simplest movements are the most effective. Okay, lovely, and stop in the middle. And now we're going to do shoulder shrugs. So inhale, exhale. So start with inhale, left shoulder to the left ear. Try and let go of the tension in your face. Beautiful. And now stop, both shoulders up and down. So release all the pent-up tension around the neck, the shoulders. And inhale the shoulders up. Hold, stretch the spine. Imagine someone's pulling your head all the way to the top. And now exhale, slowly pressing the shoulders down. So imagine someone standing behind you, pushing your shoulders down, your back. So keep pressing down and then release. Yeah, and just give them a bit of a shake. And now we'll do some neck rolls. Very slow, so really take your time with this movement. Inhale as the head goes back, breathing into your throat. And then as the head comes down, exhale and really feel the tightness releasing. The chin rolls over the chest. And don't rush this movement. If you're ever feeling blocked in your throat chakra, neck rolls are fantastic. Breathe deep into the back of your throat. And exhale. Stretch the throat. Reverse the direction. This is also a good movement for keeping the neck muscles toned. So now that brings us to the end of our movement section. So bring the head back to the middle. Take a deep breath in. And then we're going to chant 3 Oms. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. So now David will continue. Thank you. You're okay.
Thank you so much, Hayley. While we remain in the ashram of peace, let's segue effortlessly into meditation posture. I invite you to cross your legs if you find that comfortable. The most important element of meditation, physically speaking, is to have a nice straight back. Not overly stretched and tense, but also not slouched over. Sit like a mountain. With our hands, we can either have them rested like a pair of shells, right on the left and thumb tips joined, or if you prefer, resting on your knees, upwards or downwards, whichever works best for you at this moment. Shoulders comfortably rolled back. Adjust the tilt of your head to your current state of being. If you're feeling a little bit drowsy, it's best to keep your head more upright. If you're feeling agitated, lots of thoughts, best to tilt your head slightly downwards. Close your eyes, or if you prefer, place your gaze unfocused a short distance in front of you. If you're not sure what to do, I recommend keeping them closed. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. You are now in the 7-point meditation posture. As important as adopting the correct physical posture is to adopt the correct mental posture. Give yourself permission here and now to focus on the object of concentration, which is our breath. And also importantly, let's begin the session with an attitude of gratitude. There are so many beings on this planet, here and now, who are suffering. Those of us in this room are incredibly privileged. Mostly because we understand that our well-being and our happiness comes not from outside us, but from within, which is why we're here. We understand that well-being, peace, healing, all comes from within. Happiness cannot be found in external objects. It is a state of being, a state of mind, one which we are cultivating by taking part in this meditation. How lucky am I to understand these simple but profound concepts. How lucky am I not simply to understand them, but to be putting them into practice in this moment, here and now. The reality I experience is mine alone, and I have the power to change it. How lucky am I to know this? And with a sense of profound gratitude, an understanding of the remarkable privilege I have simply to know these things, and to have this opportunity to put it into practice. Let's embark on this session not simply for my own benefit, but for the benefit of all those around me, my loved ones, those somewhat more distant, everyone with whom I interact, by becoming my best self, by living to my highest purpose. May I benefit, sending out waves of energy from my heart to the hearts of others. And with the sense of profound gratitude, also understand that healing comes from within too. The word meditation and medication both come from the word medior, meaning to heal, to make whole. In meditating, we become whole. Let's begin on this remarkable activity. I'd like you please to imagine that at your heart is a beautiful golden lotus bloom, dazzling and radiant. It's at the center of your chest, exactly where your heart is, your heart chakra. Why is this lotus so radiant and vivid? The light is coming from your heart. It is your loving kindness, something each one of us possesses in abundance. I'd like you please to imagine the petals of this lotus bud, which are currently fully closed, begin gently to peel open, little by little, and as soon as they do, golden light bursts from out of the bud, filling your entire body. It begins by flooding upwards your neck, your head. They become pervaded with golden light. It fills your entire abdomen, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your abdomen. It floods through your legs, the tips of your toes, pervading your entire being in golden light, the light of loving kindness, a light which is incredibly blissful. You are pervaded by bliss. Not only this, but as the golden light absorbs every cell of your body, every organ, every single atom, it immediately removes all disease and causes of disease, all pain, all inflammation, instantly and completely is healed. Imagine this as vividly and powerfully as possible. Not only that, as well as removing negativities, this dazzling radiant light empowers, flooding you with vitality, energy, strength, whatever resources you need physically, you have in abundance beaming out from the golden lotus at your heart, a wellspring of holistic well-being. And the golden light, in touching your throat, also removes all negativities of speech, habits that we get into, harsh speech, pointless speech, toxic speech. Let go as a dazzling radiant light pervades your throat and throat chakra. Not only does it remove negativities, it also empowers positive speech, useful, wise, kind speech. Whatever speech you would most like to have, powerful speech that affects change in others, you possess in abundance from the radiant golden lotus at your heart. And as you flood and feel this beautiful sense of bliss, the golden light, of course, is coming from your heart, the location of your consciousness. Imagine any negativities of mind are instantly and completely eliminated. Negativities such as anxious thoughts, depressive causing thoughts, judgmental thoughts. We all know our own particular negative thoughts. Imagine that the source of them is flooded, overpowered by your virtue, your loving kindness. Love has far more power than hate. Not only are negativities removed, but all those qualities of mind you most wish for, you possess in abundance. Courage, the ability to be authentically yourself, loving kindness, self-discipline, a focus on others instead of oneself the whole time. As we think, so we become. Imagine this golden light pervading your mind, transforming your thoughts. So powerful is this light that it intensifies and builds up within your body, more and more dazzling, more and more radiant. It can't possibly be contained just within your body. Imagine it bursting out from your body to encompass everybody else in this room. Instantly, now. Have a sense that we are all bathing in the dazzling, loving kindness of one another. Powerful, unstoppable, magnificent. Such intensity as collectively we embrace one another with our loving kindness, that it can't possibly be contained in one single room, however big. It bursts from this room, pervading north, south, west, and east, in the bliss of loving kindness. Allow this to touch any beings who are important to you, who suffer right now, however far on this planet. Energetically, they are here. As far as your imagination allows you, allow this entire planet, solar system, universe to be pervaded with the blissful, loving kindness of your own heart, infinite, powerful, extraordinary. Think, this is who I am. May all beings have happiness and the true causes of happiness. May all beings be free from suffering and the true causes of suffering. May all beings never be parted from the happiness that is beyond suffering. And may all beings abide in peace and equanimity, their minds free from attachment and aversion, and free from ignorance. May love, compassion, joy, and equanimity pervade the hearts and minds of all limitless beings throughout universal space. And with this profound, benevolent motivation of loving kindness, dedicate whatever virtue we have just collected as a direct cause for all living beings, wherever they abide, whatever their level of sentience, immediately, completely, and easily to attain perfect enlightenment. And with this wholesome and amazing motivation, I'd invite you now to lie back on your mats and enjoy the reward of a beautiful, systematic relaxation. I'd like you to begin by placing your attention on your toes. If you need to adjust yourself in any way, feel free, there's no rush. You need to put something under your head or your knees, that's fine. And then place your attention on your toes. Wriggle them around a bit, if you like, clench them and unclench them. Feel the warmth as the blood rushes into your toes and your feet. Allow them to relax. Continue with the focus of your attention ascending from ankles to knees and knees to your waist. How are the muscles feeling right now? Just check in with them. If there's any tension there, allow them to relax. This is your special reward after the physical exertions, the mental focus. Now deep, profound relaxation, a state in which healing occurs. Healing not only of body, but importantly of mind. Healing will occur simply because of your intention to relax for the sake of others as well as yourself. Allow your concentration to move upwards, your waist, your abdomen. In our abdomen is our most energetic organ, the heart. It's been beating since before the moment you were born until now, and we hardly ever pay it a moment's notice. Can you tune in here and now to your own beating heart? Do you notice that as you pay attention to your heart, quite naturally, the beating slows? Just relax, sink into your mat. Allow your concentration to move from your shoulders, your upper arms, lower arms, hands, the tips of your fingers. Just relax. Feel the heaviness as your muscles relax. You sink deeply, deeper and deeper into the mat, the floor. Allow your focus to move from your neck to your head. Check in with your face. Usually, when we focus on our face, we're looking at it in a mirror, from the outside in. Now, feel your face from the inside out. How do the muscles feel in your cheeks? Allow them to soften. Your jaw, your forehead, just relax more and more deeply until you're sinking into the ground. And as you sink, I want you to please imagine that you're walking along a beautiful path in the countryside. And you notice a little garden a few steps down from where you are. And you want to go into that garden. It is so incredibly beautiful. And know that however relaxed you're feeling right now, when you step down into that garden, your state of relaxation is going to deepen beyond measure. There are 3 steps. As you take that first step, however relaxed you're feeling, your relaxation doubles. You're twice as relaxed. Never have you felt so deeply and profoundly relaxed as at this moment. And there's still 2 steps to go. You'll do them together. Take the next step down, twice as relaxed as you were a moment ago. Profoundly relaxed in a trance-like state. So peaceful, so transformative, so healing. Healing occurs without us even looking for it consciously. Unconsciously, it occurs. Sometimes in the moment, sometimes hours later, days later, even in our sleep, in our dreams. And now we take that final step down, so that however relaxed you are already feeling is doubled. Deeply, profoundly, beautifully, transformationally relaxed. And in this beautiful, relaxed state, whatever healing you need of body, speech, or mind, whatever resources you require to live life to your highest potential, becomes available to you. And you'll know this as you listen to the beautiful healing strike of the gong Time has no meaning in this state of being. Whatever resources you need, you find, they come to you. Healing occurs. Transformation becomes possible. Our time in trance garden comes to an end, and we return gently to a normal state of being. In this beautiful garden that we've been in, find your way back to the steps that will take us to the path in the country, knowing that as we take the steps upwards, we return softly to our usual state of consciousness, except we know that transformation has become possible. We've opened our hearts and minds to limitless, infinite healing and possibility. In your own time, take 1 and 2, then 3 steps up, knowing you can always return to the same state again in the future. In fact, you will be able to do so more easily. And as we return to a normal state of consciousness, maybe gently wriggle your toes, your hands, your arms. Feel stretch, if you like. Rub your face. Come back to the ashram of peace, where we've passed such an extraordinary and beautiful time together. There's no rush at all. Just take your time. And when you're ready, sit up on your mat. And I'd like to invite Hayley just to finish with 3 beautiful Oms together.
Okay, so if we just rub our palms together and then just pressing them into prayer pose, bringing them to the heart center, pressing the thumbs into the sternum, and we're going to just tune out with 3 nice long Oms like we did before. So let's take a deep breath in. Breathe in. Breathe in and exhale.
Thank you so much, Hayley, and thank you so much, Martin.
Thank you.
And thank you, every single one of you, for coming along this afternoon. I hope you found this a beautiful session. And if you have, you may be interested to know that next week the three of us are going to be doing a meditation in the mountains retreat in the Beskidi Mountains, not far away. And if any of you would like to come along, there are a few slots available. And if you'd like to speak to the stage manager, she will let you know more details. Most of all, I hope that you emerge from the ashram of peace feeling a little more peaceful than when you arrived. Thank you.
Thank you.